Good morning. I'm glad to see everybody here, and I'm Sonia Hubbard. My family owns and operates a chain of convenience stores based out of Texarkana, Texas, and operate in the central south U.S. And I am very proud to have the opportunity today to introduce Representative Peter Welch of Vermont. Representative Welch has been in the House of Representatives since 2006 and has been one of our staunchest allies and earliest supporters on swipe fee reform. He has been working for meaningful swipe fee reform in Congress, and we applaud him for that work. Let's all give him a hand. So, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Sonia. You know, I joined this fight because of small business owners just like Sonia and just like all of you. Traveling around Vermont, when I was doing my little Congress in Your Communities in front of country stores where the mom and pop who ran it worked 80 hours a week, lived above the store, whose business model was to give good service and good value for the product that they sold, they came out and were telling me when gas was $4 a gallon that they were paying more on swipe fees to the credit card companies than they were making on selling a tank of gas. That ain't right. That ain't right. And this moment about swipe fee reform is all about you. All about what you do, how you do it, and giving you a fair shake so you can serve your customers and you can serve your community. And I applaud you. This ripoff by the credit card companies and by the big banks has got to stop, and today we're going to have a chance to make it stop. The big banks, let's not fool ourselves. The big banks control 80% of the interchange markets. Visa and MasterCard are basically a monopoly, but since it's two, it's a duopoly. They have total control over the industry. And people like you, small businesses across America, and all of your customers are the ones who are paying for their fat profits and rip-off prices. You know, the rest of the world has gotten it. They understand that when you have a monopoly, you've got to protect consumers and small businesses by having a cop on the beat that regulates these interchange rip-off prices. And we have a choice. Congress has a choice. Are we going to let a monopoly set the price? And is that going to help the customer? Or are we going to have a cop on the beat that's going to make sure that there's a fair and square deal for our consumers and for our small businesses? This is a $50 billion industry, the credit card swipe fee. And we in America pay the highest prices in the world. And it's very simple to understand why. It's because the people who set the price are the big banks and Visa, MasterCard. We cannot allow this interchange rate ripoff to continue with absolutely no accountability. And we're all very, very pleased that the Senate voted overwhelmingly to support the Durbin-Welch amendment. Democrats and Republicans, red state, red district, blue district, all of us have small businesses and consumers who are entitled to fairness. All of us have small businesses who are working on a business model that's about service and integrity and hard work and not about ripping off people with an overcharge. Now, we have a shot to win this once and for all. From day one, I have defended the community banks and the credit unions. They're going to be fine. It's the big banks who are really fighting us. This amendment exempts all but the 86 of the largest banks in the country and all the credit unions in the country except for the 3 largest who have reserves over $10 billion. This is not about our credit unions or small banks. They're doing good work in our local communities. I'm their biggest supporter. This is about the thousands and thousands of small merchants and consumers across this country who have no voice, who have no protection, who have no cop on the beat. So join me and join us in calling for a Durbin-Welch provision that is in this final financial reform. It's good for small business, it's good for consumers, and it's very good for taxpayers. Sonia, thank you, and thank all of the work that you and your colleagues are doing to make this issue be finally resolved. Thank you, one and all.